Hey YouTube, is Gundude 73 making a very, very short mini series just on locking mechanisms. You know, I've already done a knife talk on locks, but it was more just showing different ones, like, oh, this is a liner lock, this is a frame lock, this is a back lock. I didn't go into any detail or anything like that, so a primer to this video would be to watch that knife talk. I'm thinking maybe 4 or 5 videos on locks I'll do, and basically just discussing various points. Like, in my opinion, there are multiple approaches to a locking mechanism. You can have, say, the ultimate strength approach, the simplicity approach, the convenience approach, and then there's the whole perception with locks. So that's at least 4 videos that I'll do. And this first one here, if anyone would hazard a guess, I'm doing this video is on ultimate strength. I think that cold steel currently in the market pretty much has the strongest locking mechanism in the triad lock. It's really crazy strong. But it sort of gets back to the whole point of is the lock the main point of a knife? In my opinion, no. What some people fail to realize, or they, I guess, realize, but then they hear all the fancy marketing and advertising, and then they forget about the whole point is, when you're cutting, you cut like that, right? Force is going this way. Now, the lock prevents it from closing. Force would have to be going this way. So, really, in my opinion at least, strength isn't that big of a deal, A locking mechanism on a knife isn't something that's necessary, in my opinion, and it's more to prevent against people who don't necessarily know how to use knives, or they're stupid, or they're doing stupid things with their knife. So example, knives are to cut with. I think that's a universally accepted fact when it comes to knives. That's their primary, function. But, some people are stupid, and they'll throw their knives at trees, and they'll pry, and they'll spine whack them, and other stupid stuff like that. And then, they hop on the forums, and they complain, oh, my knife broke. And people ask, well, how'd you break it? And they'll say, yeah, and they'll, lie, or they'll just tell the truth, and then their stupidity will be exposed. I think that train of thought, forced knife companies to develop, insanely strong locks. Because, in the real world, if you're using your knife to cut, you're never going to say, oh, I wish the lock was stronger. I don't even know how many hundreds of pounds this knife can hold with the lock, but does it matter? Am I ever going to exert hundreds of pounds on the spine of the blade? No, never. I won't do that. So, in my opinion, some people, they get way into hard-use knives. They'll buy the custom Demco triad lock knives, which are very nice, but, they'll have knives that end up weighing, 12 ounces that have 0.1 inch thick tie liners with a 0.25 inch blade, and it's knives are to cut with, guy, not to beat to death with a hammer, or pry, or dig, or throw at trees or shit. They're for cutting, people just totally forget about that. It's hard use knives are fun, in my opinion. Having a lock that's really strong is fun, in my opinion, but is it needed? No, not at all. So hopefully you guys can bear with me on these little videos, and feel free to express yourself in the comments, as always. If you think that I'm just a total, asshole for saying, oh, knives to cut with and stuff like that, feel free to let me know. Or just post up your opinions, or if you feel differently, or if you're a hard-use, knuckle-dragging knife nut, go ahead and smash your keyboard and let us know what you all think. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.